So 2 weeks ago I did the 5 mods I didn't regret, so you can go check that out now if you want. But this week we're going to be doing the 5 mods I do regret, so let's get into it. Mostly going to be talking about the first setup I had, which was the tray, where most of the issues were, because now with the tub obviously I sorted everything out and got rid of what I didn't like and did like. So first up would be the tray. I wish I had made it that little bit lower. It was just a bit too high, which is all right for me, but for everyone else they were just a bit too small for it. And also would be that there was too much stuff bolted down, so I wish I had more free space to put larger things if I wanted to and just move things around more. Secondly, I regret putting the speaker system behind the seats because it actually took up all the space back there, which I didn't realise how handy the space back there was until I got the 79. So if I was to do it again, I'd sacrifice having the bigger speakers and the amplifier, and I'd just go with some smaller speakers in the door. Third one is the compressor. It's just a cheap, no-name brand airbag supply compressor. So it sounds very loud and rough, very low output on the air. So definitely next time I'd rather put in the money and buy one of the ARB high output ones, which I'll be doing in the 79. The compressor did do the job, but it was just so slow. It took up to like half an hour to pump up 4 tyres from 20 PSI to 40. So it was just too long compared to some other compressors which could do it in half the time, not even. So number 4 would be my worst car related purchase ever, would have to be the cheap Chinese awning I bought. So just rubbish, fell apart. Instead of being a King's one where it was a double telescopic thing, it was like a triple telescopic, so just 3 pieces would fall apart and you'd have to put them all back together, which is rubbish. So I should have spent that little bit extra, that 30 bucks or so to buy a King's one, but then on top of that I should have just, instead of spending the time and money on 2 of them, I should have just went straight up to a good quality 270 awning or something like that. Number 5 would be the clutch. It was just far too heavy. Even sitting at the traffic lights holding it in, you get a sore foot. But it must have been something to do with me when I mixed and matched the clutches together out of the 2H and the 12HT, because both cars when I drove them at the time had normal feeling clutches, and then when I took the pressure plate from the 12HT and the 2H's clutch pad, which had the thicker clutch pad, put them together and it just made some terribly heavy clutch. So I probably should have just put a brand new clutch in at the time when I was putting it all together. So bonus round number 6, this could be your biggest regret, not getting a set of these cup holders sooner, so check them out in the link below.